Alright, so we're going to change the injectors out. We're going to replace the 33-pound stockers with these 42-pound green tops. First off, I want to unplug everything I can that's in my way. So with the HVAC vacuum tree, just to get some room over here. And have 3 injector plugs back here, and right here, and 3 back there. Now you can remove your fuel lines if you feel uncomfortable doing it. Because I did add normal line to mine, I'm not going to remove it because I don't need to. Alright, so first off I'm going to start pushing the connectors in and removing each one. If you can't get to it, you can just flathead kind of push it in and pull it. You want to be careful on the injectors, you don't want to pull them by the wire. Wires are sensitive, you can get kind of testy. Now, because I have a top swap, I got a custom harness for my map sensor. I'm going to move that out of the way just so it can give me some extra room. I don't have to hurt anything. Take your vacuum line off your fuel pressure regulator. Typically you would have a T right here, and it would run to a boost bypass solenoid, and then the solenoid would have a boost line, vacuum tree going, or vacuum going to the nipple over here, which I have breathing here. I do not have, because I'm top swapped and I feel it's useless, and I'm not going to wire up a additional pin to my PCM to run it. So, let's get this harness out of the way. We got all that. And we'll go ahead and disconnect the back ones as well. Alright, now the harness is all disconnected. 10mm, you got 4 nuts. One here, one there, another one back here. For the blower and snout, and another one back here. The 2 injectors. So we're going to go ahead and remove those.
Will these work on a natural aspirated 3.8?
Yeah.
So like if you had a turbocharger.
You want to use it on anything, anytime you change your injectors, you always want to go ahead and tune the car for the proper flow rate. If not, the bigger you go, the more lean conditions you're going to have. I mean, the rich conditions.
So you can use it on 3.8 without any aspirated, any turbocharger, supercharger if you wanted.
Yes.
All right. So they work on pretty much any LS engine, I see. This part number is a Ford part number XL3V-A9A.
Those are rated at 42 pounds or 42.5. Now you want to make sure everything's out of the way. You don't want to harm anything in the process of pulling this off. Basically you can just pry on these corners here. The injector should stay in the rail, however, in this case I had one actually pop out. Stay in the intake, or in the head.
Just in case you're wondering, these are 14.6 ohm injectors.
Remove all the clips from the injectors before removing them from the rail, or else you will have a hard time. Is that right?
The factory are 12.5 ohm. So you're going up 2 ohms in your injectors.
I always want to bleed the rail before you do remove it. You don't have excessive fuel in there.
A little tip, you can use some training fluid on your finger and rub it on the O-ring with a new injector to prevent it from ripping and tearing when you put it in, when you install it. If you get any training fluid on the injector itself, it won't harm it. The fuel will clean it up right away. Also, if you want to test your injectors, you can use your ohm meter and make sure they're all the same ohm. So if you have a bad injector, the ohm meter will tell you.
So you want to go ahead and put these in with the plug facing out. Should slide right in. Of course, the transmission fluid helps it.
Yeah, I learned that from doing injectors before. I used to work the gaskets a lot. I used to submerge it in training fluid. All it does is clean it. It don't harm it at all. So. Hell, I used to put training fluid in the fuel rail. Let it flow back to the fuel tank and go through all the system. Transmission fluid's a detergent also, so you can keep that in mind. It's not going to harm or gum up your system.
Also make sure they do lock back in place.
Remember my Grand Prix turbo kept stalling?
Yeah.
Bad injector. They were shutting the system down.
Nice.
Yeah, it had 1 ohm. That was no good.
Alright. So what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and line them up and install the fuel rail and the injectors again. Always make sure it's lined up with the, if you have a GTP, then you have the injectors in the head. If you have a natural aspirate, then they'll be in the lower intake manifold. You just want to slightly push down on them so they lock in.
Yeah, you hear them kind of pop when they go in.
Alright.
Yeah, the training fluid slide right in, don't they?
Yeah. Alright, so we're good there. Always double check first. Alright. Go ahead and put your nuts back on. Don't want to apply much, say 10 pounds is good enough. Kind of judge it by your hand. Use your index finger. You don't want them popping back up. Check. Then you can go ahead and start plugging them back in. Hook up your vacuum back to your fuel pressure regulator. Of course, in my case, I will rerun the map sensor harness to the back. Plug in your HVAC vacuum line. That's how you install, change your injectors.
Now you just got to tune it, test run it, and take it to a track.